What is good? Gonna get into the first trade recap of the year. Um, Starting the year off with a very clean win, about 1.4 R, as you see, very clean trade here. And yeah, let's just get into it and see what I saw, and also how you could have caught this short right here. Because this was also a very obvious move, and I did miss my entry on that. I would have took it on a different account, but I'll get into the long just for now. So, looking at the daily right here. Heading into market open, what do you notice? Let me take off this real quick. What do you notice? We had this unfilled daily gap up here, and we were respecting this gap at the moment. We were trading about right here at open, so I figured it was very obvious for us to run this daily gap. Now, let me go to the lower time frames here and show you what I was thinking. Best case scenario for me heading into market open was seeing this unfilled 4-hour gap get tagged. ES also had it, so I marked it down on both just because it was a level that price could easily hit and then return this daily gap. Just basic stuff on how price moves. We know price moves from internal to external, so I would want to see the internal range get hit and then see price deliver to the external daily fair value gap. And dropping to the 1 hour, pretty similar stuff. Just something to note, we also had London session at this low, so that is important. Because obviously session liquidity is just as important as gaps, just the way I use them. And another thing I was noticing was this 15-minute ITH. What did we do here? We came up at London session, we slept at the London session high, but we didn't sweep this high. We generated more highs at this level, and I was already bullish. So that is a great sign. If I see that, it's like very, very clean. And this is when we can get into actual entry part of things. Open, ran up, and at the start I thought we were just going to continue this move, and I was like, okay, probably going to miss this easy long then, but this ended up going lower, which is exactly what I wanted, because as you see here, ES actually tagged the 4-hour gap while NQ created an SMT with it, and we came down. Originally I would have took this. There was a 30-second here that you definitely could have took, but I missed this. It was a very fast move, but I did not end up getting in that. Instead, I ended up getting in 1 second. Sorry for this. Jeez, we're selling off. Holy. I wish I could have gotten this move. It was so obvious. Okay. Instead, we ended up doing this. We inverted this with a good candle. And it would have been nice if I could have gotten in here, but my fill was terrible. It was at this next high because we instantly just pumped from this close. But I got in here and I broke even once ES hit the unfilled 5-minute. This was just a mechanical model, and that lined up probably about right here, I would say, is when ES hit the 5-minute, and just ended up not getting broke even. Huge up candle here, took full TP. And here's the second trade you could have took. That I was going to take, but I ended up not taking, and it was this right here. This 2-minute was extremely nice. It just, the close was invalid, so I couldn't take it. But if it was off this 1 minute, I would have been in here and I would have banked, so that would have been nice. But this 5-minute was the trade I was really confident in. We created the SMT inside of the daily fair value gap. We had the highest time frame gap, which was this 5-minute inversion, and we came down with one candle, interacted with it. Stop was going to be at the 1-minute breaker block, so let me find that. Yeah, about right here. And TP would have been this 4-hour FVG, because this is no longer protected. Pretty simple, just for a 1-to-1 R. I would not have targeted all these lows. If you're assuming this whole move gets took back when we're still probably bullish higher time frame, I think that's just, this move is kind of unpredictable in my opinion. But I would have just took my 1 R on this, and this would have been a banger. But did not get in this second trade. Just being transparent about that because of this terrible close. So yeah, but that's it for the recap today. Great way to start off the new year. Just gonna get this posted. I'm gonna try and continue to do these. We'll see. That's the goal though. I'll catch y'all tomorrow or I'll backtest tomorrow. So I'll see y'all then. Peace.